Hello, story lovers. Today, I have a tale that will send shivers down your spine. It's a story of vanity and arrogance. Let's dive right in. Once upon a time, in a land filled with lush plains and vibrant springtime, there lived a man named Armand. Armand was no ordinary man. He was wealthy beyond measure and oh so very arrogant. His arrogance was so immense it dwarfed even the tallest mountains. Armand believed he was invincible. He claimed that the sweet songs of the spring nightingales had tricked him into thinking he would never die. Their melodious tunes whispered promises of eternal life into his ears, or so he thought. Driven by this delusion, Armand decided to build a house that would reflect his so-called immortality. His mansion was a towering structure, rising higher than all others in the village. 7 to 8 floors, 60 grand windows, each one a testament to his hubris. Every evening, he would sit at one of these windows, gazing out over the expansive plains. He would look down upon the world, believing he was above it all. His eyes would sweep across the landscape, filled with a sense of invincibility. But one evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the shadows grew long, Armand's gaze was drawn to a distant figure. A figure riding a horse, moving steadily across the plains toward his mansion. The figure was cloaked in darkness, an eerie presence against the twilight sky. A chill ran down Armand's spine. He squinted, trying to make out the rider's features, but the distance was too great. Yet deep down he knew who it was. It was death coming for him at last. Panic began to seep into his heart. Armand rushed down the numerous flights of stairs, desperate to escape the inevitable. He locked every door, shut every window, but the rider kept coming, unrelenting and steady. As the rider drew nearer, the nightingales' songs changed. Their sweet melodies turned sorrowful, mourning the fate they had never promised to save him from. Armand realized too late that he had been living a lie, blinded by his own arrogance. Death stopped at the foot of the grand mansion. He dismounted his horse and raised his hood, revealing a skeletal face that grinned menacingly. There was no escape for Armand. His towering mansion could not shield him from the one truth he had denied all his life. Death ascended the mansion, floor by floor, until he stood before Armand. With a voice as cold as the grave, he whispered, "You believed yourself above all others, but even the highest towers cannot reach beyond my grasp." And with that, Death took Armand by the hand, leading him away from his palace of illusions and into the eternal night. Thus ended the tale of a man who thought he could cheat fate, but learned too late that no one can escape death. So, my dear listeners, remember this story and let it be a lesson. Vanity and arrogance may build tall towers, but they cannot change the inevitable. Thank you for listening. Until our next tale, stay humble and cherish each moment. Music fades out.